which will give us to declare. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing. Let's summarize. This tea is ready.
Good morning, everybody. From Butende.
Let him remain a teacher from the family. Like I said, I'm glad to see you.
Executive Officer, Jinja.
I'm happy to be here and to be part of CCFU today. By the names of Muhammad Musa Kanyola, I'm representing the regional assistant to the Mufti of Busoga, Dr. Muhammad Hussein Bo. Nice to be with you.
Malamwisa Musuka Umidye. I'm Chitaura Abraham. I'm from Chigulu Chiefdom. I'm also the head of the chairperson of the Uganda Community Museums Association, an umbrella organization for community museums in Uganda. I think one of the only two museums in Busoga, so we have a little bit of glad to see you.
Baba Kasoke, Ukwebaza, Okuidako, Baba Isabarangana, Machora, Chito, Van der Stress, Minister of Foreign Affairs, and Wachabazinga Busoga. Nato Rale Runta with the Noma Miowange, Martin Van der Stress. Nimsanga Vokuba Wano, Busoga. In a topic is so wide. I vankubi atinda kwogera ku zeno oluvannyuma nga tumaze break neyaziza ino.
About that, some of you or many of you have said you are interacting with us for the first time. So I would like a Ugandan non-profit organization that mainstreams culture in development interventions. Our role is to ensure that culture and protect culture, especially that is endangered or is threatened with extinction. So under here we did education. We've been implementing a heritage education program since 2011, and we support over 175. Also, I think we have about 2 or so in Cambodia. And we are supporting young people to appreciate their cultural heritage, but also participate in efforts that promote and also protect cultural heritage. And we know that that is not enough to ensure that culture is integrated in the lower secondary curriculum. And now, for starters, there is a topic called culture, and the theme group is in East Africa, in history, that is being taught in
Because when it comes to unreported violence in the villages,
especially where the men are violating the women are violating the men.
That is also by the way, that one is a big topic as well. It is very true.
It's very true.
Very true. And men are sharing. That is from Netherlands. Yes, but even Belgium, they also have the same. Abana bekuziza bena abalenzi ensi bakuza yaloba kumana ngeri yakwandolinga mu bukyala yafuna akakyala nga kali well organized kava mu maka amategeevu bakakuziza kagwa ku nsolo ekali okuzibwa kuwaire erowooza nti omukazi ngoma bakuba bukube erowooza nti omukazi aba mupakasi wazira mukwano ebintu bingi ino kubanga ndi bakobera nti eno topic eri so broad topic nene ino ayakoneze enkalete okukoba nti tutalooza bwakuba walabu nkana bakyala n'abaami babatigomya aye kabiri abaami basirika anti nekyo abaami batyaina okuswala bakuba omukazi yati yabula omusaadda obwire okukya aye musaadda waitu yafuluma munomba yewombawomba yatambula yafa n'ebizibu bye ife abakyala tulina emimwa gino obikulanga bakakuba oluyo olusooka wakuba kereere balina baida bakuyamba aye era ebyo tujja kubyogeraku nga mukyala Barbra bwayogeire ndiwo ndidye tutongoiza ndikwenda tutongoze CCFU tubenga mu butongole eri well known n'emirimu gyayo gyona gyeri kukola banange ekibiina kino ne findings nditongoiza tutyame ntende. And I'm trying to link this back to our research and the work that we do. It also goes to how well you're nurtured to be able to withstand stressful conditions, and how well is the community around you supporting you to be able to go through, to be able to seek medical attention, and to also be able to get social support, which sometimes is medicine on its own that can lead someone to being well again. We take just 1 minute to it. Who said that if you deny a child food, you are committing an offense? Is it by virtue of the laws written in the 19th century? Although some people would mete out punishments to say, since you've done this, I'm going to deny you food. But even with statutory provisions, when someone does wrong, there is usually punitive measures. Although who have done it and it's not right, they also know that it's not right. So when we go back to our social norms, they embed a lot of good wealth. That we had a small project that was piloting and demonstrating the role of culture in promoting women's empowerment in just the Acholi community. When they heard about it, they said, can we do something that is larger together to demonstrate and probably bring on board better cultural leaders and cultural communities of Buganda, Busoga, Toro, Acholi, Karamoja, and be used to mitigate or even end violence against women and girls. And our hypothesis by then was that, is culture the missing link in the empowerment of women? And most human rights advocates will tell you that what is perpetuating violence against women and girls is culture. And everywhere you go, the first thing they will highlight for you rights of women and girls. So we did that kind of research work here in Busoga and elsewhere, and we did some findings which we disseminated. But again, people were asking us, so these are the cultural resources, but how do we work with them? Now that is going to the practical part of it. So what we decided to do was to look out for best practices in the different cultural institutions, be them principles, be them practices, be them values, and then we see how these particular cultural communities have worked with them so that we can build upon them and contribute to the reduction of violence against women and girls. How many of you have heard about the principle of humanness? Maybe in English it might be difficult. Obuntu bulamu as a principle. Katukole ekyokulabirako. Just
Banati bakolaki batukozesa omukisa guno to disseminate this information. ebayo omuntu ali ebutembe guide information tumuwe chance aje ebukoli apasinga onuki information. Abantu bangi balina information and most of them are dying out, but they have no avenues of disseminating this information. So nange ayenda okumba naku onagana Chigulu Cultural Museum.
Thank you very much. That's good information. Era ekisiki olusi kyabeeranga bwe mubeera ku lumbe for purposes of warmth. Kubanga
Primary school. Yes. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Twende okwebaza together with CCFU fraternity because as Busoga and all the cultural leaders, we are benefiting a lot whenever you call us for such meetings. We have other partners, our trade. Sobolomala wane biseera bingi betutandika okwogera ku bizibu bya cultural institutions and how we are failing in our duties to tell the younger generation and to do our roles and responsibilities. Ebizibu tusobola omala n'okulamba. So already by the say nze kyange kiri ku first of all Isabalangira Baba Nsangaire Sasira Isabalangira abali wano tuba tulina Kyabazinga Busoga Funvuwe mukaire wange Minister of Foreign Affairs Nsangaire ni Baba Weira Mulangira Webugabula banyabo ne basewo mu bitibwa bino. Busoga eno yalinga one of the richest governments in the region. Yatuuka n'okuwola sente other countries. In 1922 when Makerere University was started, before twasinga kutaayo sente ne badadda baife twabasinga okuwola Makerere sente okutandika ayo mwiri lwaki twali bagayiga mu nkola mu values mu ndowooza na buli kintu. We were very nga tukyeta obukombe awo bukuseera ebyali bya bukombe Busoga nga nkombe. Pagano government dobonkana pagano government batunaga ku ebintu government datunaga ku ki muwulira Buganda ati ebiki bo balirake baba era balitambu at least they are trying. If we depend on organizations like CCF, number of homesteads, and these people are there, will grow in the cultures of Busoga. Again, my recommendation is, government is a lot of people. We have to send them. To the navy, to the navy, to the what you change to be? Why to swallow service the government?
Abantu betulimu bononeke so tulina kusookera kwife beena abantu kyantuusa ku kyo twere concept ya humanness. You did a very good research because we don't have the sense of shame. We don't have the respect of ourselves na nebetukulira twabanga ate tuzira na transparency and the sense of care.
Ayinza omulangira Kitawulwa Ibra okuva eKigulu mu bwangoyi bwa Kigulu ng'akola n'Ekigulu Cultural Museum emu ku museum ebiri donke ediri mu Busoga ate n'abachairman wa Uganda Community Museums Association. Busoga yagwamu ekiduumuusi ekyokuba nti yaliwo etuluguunya abakyala n'abaami mu maka ekireese okubula emirembe mu maka ga Busoga. Abasoga bakobaira ati demerera bakulu medanwa abantu abakulu mu Busoga tujje twasulayo obuvunaanyizibwa oba okwogera n'abaana baife. Kino n'ekiseera tuyizeewo emboozi daife badada de bakoleranga mu bigangu nga bagayana abantu emboozi ed'okubisiki nga bali kulumbe emboozi ede ku mikolo ng'okwabya abantu baffe basobola okutegeera kiki ekyakolebwanga kiki bwe bakikola era olunaga naava dialogue oba okuyisanianga ku nsonga edinaaba digwire mu maka. omwami n'omukyala bajeyo abakulu babayinongole abakulu mwena muteekubira mube nga musalawo ensonga dino okusiimya enduyi dombi kidakendeeza kwitulugunya bantu mu Busoga.
Okusinziira ku kino kyembwine wano tubaire tugezaako aye era ze nanenda okuyisaayo eiroboozi nti tujja okweyongera okupromotinga culture already tubaire tugikola aye nga bwokyogeire n'abantu abandi baire nti Ministry of Gender is the least funded. Nze bwe nkolera ngowa culture running the whole year waba n'emitwalo ng'ana bana yes it is very true. Bw'owulira nti titusoboire nakweta nkiiko ze nanki ndira eno nga ku district nakobagana olwisi titusobola kukola bintu bingi olwa okuba nga titusoboire aye bwe tufuna kuba naife abatugemera ku kiida tusobozesa so way forward nze ndirowooza nti in the next financial year nga district tuidagezaako waire obusente butono okweta kwaire olukiiko olulala mwigombolola irala tukyame tube nga tukola ki twogerezeganya ku mukiiko edankalukya we may not manage it at district level but at sub-county level bwe tugema emitwalo edaana twakati in the whole year ati situwete kuba naife abakalija tutyame kuna tusobole okukola ki okwogerezeganya ku nsonga gino. Ekintu ekindi bwe tuba tupromotinga positive cultural practices tuteerabira kwogera ku negative cultural practices kubanga twawula ekibiina ki ekirungi abantu batulimu bangi nze ngaakoze mu community for a while negative cultural practices tutagemerwa nsoni birimu even up to today bw'ojja ebuyengo bw'ojja kwaganayo obwobuntuntu bwe tubanga tutunako nejuzi wano bansambula somewhere abantu nga bali kusacrificinga ki abaana tukitoleyo tukivumirire male tupromotinga ki ekirungi. Ndikuwunzika nga nkoba nti nze okusinzirira mu kutendekebwa kwange nengirira nakanti bana tutawawaniranga kujja walayini tho twetaaga obuyambi aye tukozesa ebyo byetusobola okukola ki okukozesa nga wano mu Busoga nga mwindinda tusobola okufuna tutumbula omutindo gwaki gwa culture like a colleague has already said nti nze ndikiriza mu bintu ebyabuliwo nga family iwe if we sample olwaleero luno twabaire in a long holiday wateime ku ni family wabeebuuza in this period of time in this holiday okuva ku Idi paka ku Labor Day wateime ku n'omukyala wo n'abaana mwateesaako. If we are to sample one of you over each one of you, what are some of the resolutions they want to say in this holiday we are going to plan this way? So family meetings in our own homes. If you cannot manage your own home, there is no way you're going to manage a community because it begins from a family to the village community and then you shall see the whole Busoga shining. Always say that
activities to talk to the young ones and the dangers etc. I also want to express my sincere gratitude and appreciation to the cultural leaders of Jinja. Nagenda okulaba wano olutalo nga luli waggulu tuli mu kwogera ku ki ekikutte omubabiro mu ggwanga naye abaasooka okugamba nti katukole demonstration twogere ku buwangwa bwaffe. The Jinja religious leaders, I was so much. You did not only lead through words, but you led through actions. And that is what we are talking about. In my other language, which is my mother's language, they say that Owibango wabota muhemuchi. Thank you very much. But what I wanted to say is, when we are promoting our culture, let us stand firm, and it should be the right thing. And as she has also advised, what is negative, let us recognize it and work around it, re-engineer and change, drop the negative, but pick up what is positive and we move with it. And with that, I would like to also say from us, the Cross-Cultural Foundation of Uganda, we really appreciate the time that you have given us to be with us today. We appreciate the support that you have always rendered to your communities. It is because of culture that we also exist. It is because culture makes us who we are. When we go out, let us continue to nurture our children and not to let them grow, but rather be nurtured. Tubakuze, tuleme baleka kukula. Naye tukole ki? Tubakuze. And we know with that, Uganda will still remain an exemplary country, an exemplary community that we will always work with. So thank you very much from RCC.
Wabanga, najja kwewuunga ali n'ekigangu nga mwene yeekozeemu omulimu n'abantu batono bati ku kyalo. Abaana abalenzi bayida bwe n'abaasandika emmere obulungi kwolwo. N'abaawaata obulungi. Ebyo byonna byonna biri eyo mu community. Mukyala Kongo tidda kwerabira. Community eyo mu Kikaramoja. Natambula ku Ningwe, naabona ebintu byokola eyo. Banange tugemere walala. Ze nangaze Joan Machora, ze nangezaako mu ngeri yange. Era akatono kemba nako nayiriza ku community. Mukyala Barbra, ndikwenda akwadulire abantu baife abali wano okuva mu Bwakyabazinga naddala cabinet y'e Butembe. Tulina owekitiibwa Tibenkana nga Maganda Paul. Noyo. Deputy Prime Minister. Baba tusangaire. Tuwaba ni Tony, owekitiibwa Tony aliwaye. Oyo ni Attorney General. Sebo mama olida abantu bali powerful beere. Attorney General abo n'abatuyamba kuno n'okubona ebintu bwe bitambula. Tuwaba n'owekitiibwa Kongo Kirenda, Minister wa Tourism. Mukyala Edith Tibenkana nga n'owa agenda ate nga ate mukyala Edith mwene iwe niwe wa publicity oba eriyo obundi how wonderful. Mama mukyala Barbra tweyanziza ino ebigambo byange bibaire bikaali bingi aye tidda kubijjaamu okutoola okwogera n'inkomentinga nti eira twalinanga kooti cultural court kubanga right now ba victims bangi aye they even don't know where to go. Bwe bajja ku police, are these policemen trained for gender violence? No. Bwe bajja wa LC nakayimba ngembuzi daliira ebintu bye ajja luyirule that injustice. So there are so many people dying silently. But inga bwe tugemagaine twena we know we can curb up to somewhere. Banange mbeyanziza ino mwebalire irala baba ise balangira ndi kukusaba oyogere ku eri abantu bo.
Dada waife atenga niwo bero musomesa w'olunaku tukwebaza. Mikwano gyaife aba Cross-Cultural Foundation of Uganda tubebaza ino omulimu guno gwe mugire nga mukola mu bantu okusingira mu bantu baife mu buso bizibu ebiri mu bakazi n'abawala ife ng'Obwakyabazinga tulidda kwongera okukolera awalala nimwe kuba kino kyemugemyeku kitugemera ku irala ate kyetusinga okugenda okubona nga obwangu bwaife butumbuka mu ngeri ennungi. Tuliddako okutuusa ripooti eno eri mukulu waife Kyabazinga Busoga omulimu gwe mulikola mu Busoga mu bantu baife. So mbebaza bana mwebale ino mwebalire irala bye mukoze byonna byonna omusomo guno ogwegaireeko. Yenga twesimye ino olw'enaifono Busoga Kigumba eyatuwa olw'ekirabe ky'ekikolo tweyimbenga Busoga tebenkerenga ensenese. Abantu mwena mu Busoga mwite twisonyenga tukulembere ise bantu ng'omutwe gwaife mwene tufuna omwoyo mwamufu tugonzaganyenga enina etebenkere tuli banka bino yenga twesimye ino olw'enaifono Busoga Kigumba eyatuwa
olw'ekirabenti ekikolo tweyimbenga Busoga tebenkera ensenense. Oh, Uganda.